am your new favorite, JJ Caballero, joined by the lovely Goins, Casey Goins, and this is MonoStereoVideo, a podcast about movie music. I'm a songwriter, producer, DJ, while Casey is an amazing hairstylist and salon owner, and we love movies and music, and this is the perfect excuse to talk about music and movies and their cultural impact.
Movies.
How's it going, my love? How are you doing today?
No, don't do that.
How's today? How are you doing, love? How's your day been?
It was good. I was excited to watch this right now.
All right. So we're doing a watch-along episode. So welcome to MonoStereoVideo. If this is your first time listening to this podcast, might not be the best one to listen to first off, but we have like something like 85 other episodes. Or 86 other episodes to listen to. So you could check out any of those 86. Our last one was what? The Hunger? Mm-hmm. Thank you for listening to The Hunger. Those of you that have listened to The Hunger. So today we're going to do a watch along with Labyrinth, and we're continuing on our David Bowie excursion. And I think next week we're going to do a traditional episode. We're going to watch a movie and then discuss the soundtrack. But today we'll be watching Labyrinth on Amazon. We do not have the Amazon that's like the chingon that we still get ads. We still get ads every so often. So we will let you know when to pause and we'll have the ad break, and then we'll tell you when it jumps back in.
Are we sure I didn't have this?
I think, Casey, so we were looking for the DVD. I was looking for the DVD earlier. I looked through them. I'm pretty sure she has it, and I'm pretty sure that I overlooked where it is. But we will be watching this on Amazon today. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Hunger, good movie. Listen to that episode. That soundtrack's pretty rad. I want to say my favorite episode probably would be maybe the Hackers episode, probably just because I love hackers. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you have a favorite?
There was some that were just more fun. Like even Companion was pretty fun.
Companion was fun.
The soundtrack was fun.
Yeah.
What else?
I think The Hunger was fun.
Yeah, The Hunger was good.
The Hunger was a good one.
That one.
The Hunger was a good episode. We had a good time. The first episode that Casey was fully on was the Romeo and Juliet episode.
Mm-hmm. That's a really
Romeo
good
and Juliet
too.
episode. That's a very good soundtrack. But yeah, this is so quick backstory on Labyrinth. Like, when do you remember watching this? Like, what's your memory of Labyrinth? What's up with that?
I mean, I saw it as a kid, and I remember as a kid being kind of like, oh my goodness, because of his pants. Like, it felt like I was watching something bad or that I shouldn't be watching, especially because I was the only one that wanted to watch it or that liked the movie or thought it was entertaining. But I'm just a little creep, so it was just like one of those kind of like, oh, David Bowie.
I don't think I watched this until I was probably in high school.
Okay.
So it may have been on, like, it was around.
Yeah.
It was around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not more familiar, but I remember my Aunt Bernie always talking about Legend. Bernie and Albert and stuff, they would talk about Legend all the time.
Super good.
Yeah, but then this one was kind of in the same talking about.
Yeah, this one was more, I could see how this would be more baby compared to Legend.
Yeah.
It's more
It's a Jim Henson movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Jim Henson joint. I love, and this is also it marries two of my favorite things, David Bowie and Muppets. I love Muppets.
Oh yeah,
love
Muppets are the best.
Is there a Muppet podcast? I wonder if there's a Muppet podcast.
I'm sure
there has to be
is.
a Muppet podcast. Listeners, if you know of any Muppet podcasts, please relay them to us. Message us at MonoStereoVideo on Instagram, and the Casa Caballero Discord. Actually, that's one thing I forgot to mention in the last episode. The Casa Caballero Discord. is up. It's running. Couple of people, my friend Ruben and my friend Ross are in there right now. And then not many other people, but the Casa Caballero Discord as an alternative type of social media. Discord servers are their own little groups, and they have their own little subtopics and chat rooms that we talk and stuff and share things that we like, share pictures, share movies, share things like that. So I'll include the links below. Our Ko-Fi page also, if you're so obliged to donate to MonoStereoVideo, we take donations there. Just tip us and we can buy some copies, or we can pay the server fee for Podbean, which hosts MonoStereoVideo, so that we can keep distributing this to you. That's a cost that I tend to eat often. And any little bit helps if you can. Let's get on with this movie, and we'll watch it. We'll talk about it a little bit as we're watching it. Quick couple of notes on these watch along episodes. Sometimes we get a little snacky. And we do our best to move our microphones away from our mouths so that those mouth noises don't reach your ears. So you might hear some shuffling here and there. Sometimes we whisper to each other. So that's just the beauty of being on a live type of watch along type of thing. It's the beauty of it. And we also will be taking up some of our medicines. We will be firing up some of our medicines throughout the watching of this movie.
We will be medicated.
We will be medicated through this, because this is a movie we've seen a few times, quite a bit. Can you say how many times you've seen the movie?
I mean, I've seen this movie probably at least 50 times.
Wow, okay.
Way more than that.
I'm probably at about 30, maybe 20. Yeah, probably 20. You've seen it much more than I have.
Yeah, I've seen it a lot.
You've seen it much more than I have. All right, so I'm gonna press this watch now, because I'll time this out in just a bit. I know that Amazon may play an ad. Yeah, there's a whole fucking ad thing. So let's talk through the ads a little bit.
Is this gonna be one of those where they do them all at the beginning?
I
don't know. Kind of does it.
It kind of. So any of you who have had experience with the Amazon with ads know, so a lot of these streaming things are doing the ads up top, which I kind of enjoy more.
I'd rather just get them out of the way.
Yeah,
you're gonna play your ad. I'm not gonna watch it anyway. Just fucking get it over with.
Peacock was good at doing that, and then Peacock, I don't know what's up with our subscription anymore. I don't even think we have that. I want to say, yeah, this does that, but sometimes it doesn't. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I don't know. So the current ad, there's a little dog, not a little dog, probably an old dog, and a couple old white people. And the old dog is swimming away. Oh no, he's swimming back to the old white people, wetting the old white woman. Mm-hmm. That was some sort of drug ad. I'm gonna keep this in. I'm gonna keep in us watching commercials. I'm gonna keep in Jim Adler. JimAdler.com.
I mean, you might as well play the ad, because you're you're doing the ad.
No, it's I know I am doing ads for him. Some lawyer and associates, and he has a big. Oh, I have seen this one with a big hammer. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. David Bowie. Oh, this is a Shout Factory release. I like that. I like them because they always re-release things. They release special edition stuff.
The TriStar horse.
The TriStar horse. Shout out to the Blank Check podcast, because they have so we're still on. Oh no, the Henson Associates and Lucasfilm. Oh, this was Lucas and Henson. Okay. But shout out to Blank Check because they have a couple of episodes where they just do the fanfare, and they looked at all the TriStar logos, all the Universals, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool seeing them through time. I like the old school CGI.
And I know a lot of people would probably be like, okay, like I get it, like they wouldn't listen to the music not during the movie, but I love all the songs.
No, this is
like there's a couple where it's like, okay, that's a little, but there's some like when they're having the ballroom dance later, like that's a good song.
I mean, I honestly I've originally wanted to, I've been wanting to do this as a watch along because like we were gonna do this either way, but yes, it's best to experience it. And then it's just Bowie. It's 80s Bowie. It's late 80s Bowie.
And then I like how he could switch, like it got ballady and then real poppy and then goes back to ballady.
Yes.
Fun fact.
Oh yeah, let's do some Labyrinth fun facts with Casey.
The boy that plays the baby that gets kidnapped, Tobias Froud.
Toby Froud.
Is Toby, yeah, it's still Toby. So he actually ended up becoming a puppeteer, a performer, designer, a filmmaker.
That's cool.
He actually was a design supervisor on the 2019 Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. And then his mom, so cool, you're gonna like this. His mom is the mother of Yoda. She designed Yoda for the 1980s Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, that's cool. Mm-hmm. I do like that.
And she made creatures
that is something I like.
The Dark Crystal, for the Labyrinth. Like, how cool.
That's awesome.
Right?
I always wanted to design my own puppets. I did. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna like. I was always I wanted to do animation in some way or make this type of shit like. It totally mystified me. Mm-hmm. Making movies, doing puppets, cartoons, writing stories, to have the visuals around. I made my own comic books all the fucking time. Like, this is awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Being a puppeteer, designing puppets.
And now this scene where she's reenacting.
Mm-hmm. One young Jennifer Connelly. Jennifer Connelly's Jake's. Her and Natalie Portman. Mm-hmm.
He likes the brows.
Yeah, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, he does remember her from Labyrinth and like the older movie, you know, like as a child actor and stuff. That's Jake. Like he developed his crushes early, like when they were younger too. Like they were all maybe about she's older than Jake. Never mind, she's older than you guys.
Just slightly, but
yeah. But like Natalie Portman, probably around that age. Your age. I don't know. She's maybe a little older.
He fell in love with her on
like a professional.
Leon. I was gonna say
Leon the professional.
Walking away. No love injection. I always wanted a house with a wraparound porch.
Yeah. Me too. This whole neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
All those houses, all the colors of the houses. Who's that? Who's the mom? Shelley Thompson, stepmother. Shelley Thompson was in We're Back, a dinosaur story. She's in the Trailer Park Boys things. If anybody is familiar with the Trailer Park Boys. A movie called Morons from Outer Space. Huh. this is like her most known thing. And the dad and Toby, little Toby, the little puppeteer.
Her blouse, those shoulder pads.
Right. That's cool that Toby, like, his life, and he stayed in the Hempson
His parents
sphere.
were puppeteers. His dad was a puppeteer
Wow.
too. Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's cool. I'm trying to think. I don't know if she is 100%, but Gabe's wife Maya, her cousin, she's a puppeteer, and I met some other puppeteers through them when I'd hang out with like Robert and Mike. And they had their it's such a cool, it's cool. It's a cool art form. It's a cool expressive way to do things. You have to develop your little characters. You know what I mean? So these were based on conceptual designs by Brian Froud. Oh, is Brian Froud Toby's dad then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So this is these are based on this movie's based on concept designs that he came up with. Mm-hmm. Wow. So this is post
that hard ass bed. Right. She sat on it. It's so hard.
It's like your mom's bed.
Didn't even move.
That's so your mom's bed.
She hates that baby.
Fuck you, Toby.
The baby had been cruel to her.
Yeah.
I always love this part.
This part. And then their little eyes glowing red. That's so cool. It's so creepy.
And then they're just, it's funny because they're creepy cute.
Yeah. You're good?
Mm-hmm. They're like, that's not the right words.
Little Toby. Crying ass Toby. So, Henson and Froud previously collaborated on The Dark Crystal, as Casey would say. As Casey said, let's see. This was shot from April to September in 1985 on location in Upper Nyack, Piermont, and Haverstraw, New York, and at Elstree Studios and West Wycombe Park in the United Kingdom. Oh. So the movie had a budget of $25 million. Wow. Grossed over $34 million worldwide. I mean, it made back its money. It made money. But I mean, it's become a cult classic. Its legacy continues. Mm-hmm. There's so many like re-releases. There's so many. I mean, Casey was just saying right now. It's being shown at Flix is it local?
It's a local Flix.
Flix.
I mean, it's not. It's local to us, but it's not. Like,
is it like it's?
No, it's not local. It's a chain.
It's a chain. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. I didn't. Yeah. Okay. It's a chain. But at the local Flix theaters. So there's a comic book sequel by Tokyo Pop called Return to Labyrinth. And then another one called Labyrinth Coronation. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then her vest too.
Right.
Vests like that.
What's that design? Is that filigree?
On her vest, kind of.
And it's just like, this was directed by Jim Henson, right?
Mm-hmm.
Henson is an awesome filmmaker. Henson was an awesome filmmaker.
Mm-hmm.
Like, The Dark Crystal, I mean, the movies he directed himself. Like,
I like his sense of humor.
yes, and like just his eye, and I don't know, the framing of things, it's good. This stuff looks good. It's got a darkness to it. Wow, the last thing that he actually directed himself was the Muppet Vision 3D thing.
Aww.
Mm-hmm. Wow. And he directed my favorite, Great Muppet Caper.
I remember that owl used to scare me.
Right? Does he do a cameo in this one? No cameo in this. And I like the combination of using like like little people actors and puppets, and you know what I mean, like, to, they.
I love the glitter. Like, it
Yeah,
just fucking
that's so
arrives
cool.
with glitter. Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Goblin King. He's so cool. I also like the whole idea of, is this happening for real? Is this in her
Like, is she
mind? Is this a
already
dream?
thinking it?
Yeah. I love that.
Forget about the baby.
I brought you a gift. So Brian Froud said that there was says that Labyrinth was first discussed between himself and Jim Henson after working previously together. Froud suggested some he had a vision of like a baby in the middle of a bunch of goblins, because of like there's traditional stories of goblins stealing babies and such.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the original like conception of all this. Yeah, they wanted to make this one a little lighter since The Dark Crystal was pretty heavy. It's a pretty heavy movie.
Yeah.
The Dark Crystal is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like I love Muppet, the way they move.
Yeah.
The way they
They're
move.
funny. Or
yeah.
just their laughs and
their arms, they do that.
Mm-hmm.
Just their whole school of movement with these puppets. Like, I don't know. It's unique. It's unique to any other puppetry. So Bowie's involvement had a significant impact on the film, on the direction taken with the film. Let's see. Jones had originally intended for the audience not to see the center of the labyrinth prior to Sarah's reaching it, as he felt that in doing so it robbed the film of a significant hook. Henson decided that he wanted Jareth to sing and appear throughout the film, which was something Jones considered the wrong decision, with the thought of Bowie starring in the film in mind. Jones, the writer of the script.
yeah.
Jones, the writer of the script.
And I was just looking because I was like, who did his wig? And I'm thinking there's a specialist wig maker and then there's a goblin wig maker.
Oh.
So I'm thinking it was the specialist one.
Huh. Hoggle, right? He was pissing in the water.
Hoggle was pissing. That's what I liked about Hoggle too. He was so like just a little creep.
Just a little crude.
This Stuart Artingstall, he did the wig for Dracula too for Gary Oldman, the white one.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's cool. Hoggle is voiced by Brian Henson and puppeted by Brian Henson, the head itself, and the bodysuit is worn by Sherry Weiser. I love that he's like killing the fairies, right?
Yeah.
Just spraying them. That's hilarious. And that's it. That's the thing about Henson. There's like a crudeness to it. Like it's kind of an inside joke of things being kind of slapped together and like grimier, I think. I don't know, like not an inside joke. I mean, to me that's what it reads as. Like it's like the Henson touch is, I don't know, there's something to it. There's something to it that's, and it's uniquely like to this stuff that is like Jim Henson's this, Jim Henson's that. Because, you know, Henson, like the Henson Puppet Factory, they work on like so much stuff. But it's like the late 80s, early 90s thing, like where it's like it's a kids movie, but it's kind of creepy.
Yeah, that's what I loved about the 80s. Like all the movies were like, wait, is this a kids movie?
Yeah. Yes. My favorite little guy's coming up soon. I know you said you were done, but
like, you're not going to get very far. I like how it has a mix of Alice in Wonderland a little too, like...
Yeah.
Up is down. Left is right.
It was... I don't think I ever saw it. Was the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland any good?
The first one was fine just because it was the first one. And like, it was cool to see it in live action because I just loved that movie so much. But as they went on, it was just kind of like, oh man, couldn't handle it.
I don't know. I don't know what the definitive, like, I mean, I want to know.
So steal the
That's so cool. I'd want to see a definitive live action Alice in Wonderland. Something like this, something that's creepy, but still like Pan's Labyrinth. Pan's Labyrinth, like Guillermo del Toro, does fairy tales very well. But his are adult fairy tales.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I love him and as much as I want him to keep making stuff and watch what he makes, I would like to see like another, like this middle of the road type of merge, you know, where it's like creepy, scary kid, but I mean, is it just a nostalgia? Is that all I'm just like, you know, is that all it is? Just nostalgia?
I don't know.
I don't know what I'm saying. I like the stuff that's happening right now. I like Guillermo. I like the step on that. The step in that direction. Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Stranger Things. Okay. So is this considered fantasy? This is considered fantasy, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I always thought of like younger me did like fantasy stuff, but I don't think I ever acknowledged that it was fantasy.
Well, yeah, if you like Star Wars so much, that's fantasy.
Well, that's sci-fi. Sci-fi fantasy. All right, this guy.
Hello.
So cute. Yeah, that's right. Who may now this one? And I love that, like just the use of like optical illusion.
Mm-hmm.
Things are not always the same in this place. I love that.
Never go that
Never go that way.
way.
That's the best. And then the hand painted backgrounds and stuff.
Yeah, and then you could see like Bowie's faces in a lot of the rocks. Like if you look, where you
Yes.
see his profile and a lot of the stuff.
And I never saw that until you started pointing that out to me. Just the Goblin King is everywhere. That's just he's ubiquitous in watching it. That's so cool. And I mean, that is pretty frightening. Like as a baby. Ay. And these songs are so good. His castle, their little rumpus room, they're all just hanging.
He's just tossing them all around.
The worm was puppeted by Karen Prell and voiced by Timothy Bateson.
Oh, baby.
And Casey knows the songs. That's awesome. Magic dance. Magic dance. Jump, magic jump. Those the jumping goblins. Aye. Let's see, is he in it? His face anywhere here? Is his face anywhere here? Do you see his face?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
I thought that was funny too when she's trying to write the directions on the tiles. And they keep changing them. It's like, what's that? What's going on?
That reminds me of the little dudes from Willow.
Mm-hmm. The sprites.
Yeah, the sprites.
And then I just like how everything is like all dusty and whatever. There's still like a little sheen of glitter on it.
9 hours and 23 minutes. I like their red eyes. Their little glowing red eyes. Try. Let me see. Okay, so 1986, David Bowie. Let's see what his music career was like at this point. What albums? Hmm. Oh my gosh.
It's funny because you can see the strings on some of them.
Right? The ones that they keep pulling up.
Yeah. When he throws the baby all crazy, you can tell it's a doll.
So Let's Dance, Tonight, and Never Let Me Down was the album released after the year after this, but Let's Dance and Tonight were released in 1983 and 1984 subsequently. So he'd been going through that super blonde hair Bowie, like dance, like really funky stuff. Yeah, good stuff. Blue Eyed Soul. That's his Blue Eyed Soul era. That's the yeah. What would you say? Do you have a favorite Bowie album?
That's hard. But I don't know. Black Star's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it's a pretty
Heathen
impeccable
is
album.
pretty good.
I love his Berlins. I love Low, Heroes, and Lodger.
Yeah.
I love Station to Station. I love Young Americans. Oh, man. Damn.
That's why that's hard.
It's hard. Heathen, I like Heathen a lot. What's the one with the...
That's I'm Afraid of Americans? Or what is...
I think is it Outside? Outside. That's the album. The album's called Outside. Is I'm Afraid of Americans on that one? No. Sure. That one's on Heathen, I think. I think I'm Afraid of Americans is on Heathen. Let me double check. No. Dave Grohl's on that one, huh? I'm afraid of Americans. I'm afraid of the world. It was on Earthling. It was on that one.
Oh, okay.
I'm afraid of Americans.
These guys are funny too.
Yeah.
Let it through the door. Like, one of us always tells the truth and one of us always lies.
I love that this movie, there's like a quick, it puts you in there real quick. It's like, it just sends you in there. It's like, we're in her dream world.
And I like how she just keeps like, she tries to be so like, I know everything. And then they're like, no, bitch. Like, we're going to fuck you up again.
That's so cool. The hand puppet.
Those, I always thought that was really cool. All the faces that they made.
And this movie, it's so crazy. Like, it's just, there's so many sets. There's so many, like, pieces. There's so many, like, this, the worm. Oh, yeah, all the goblins. That's so cool. So this podcast episode is also featuring our plumbing. You can hear that in the background. You can hear the pipes.
You can hear what in the pipe?
The pipes, just a...
Oh. So it's because my mom was
I
like
know.
blowing up my phone right now, but it's because I guess she got bit by fleas. So she's like, has a bunch of flea bites.
Casey's mom is currently in Florida, and she's having the time of her life. Apparently getting bitten by fleas. Who the fuck has fleas? I bet yours her favorite. Her favorite has fucking her fleas on her. That's mean of me. That's mean of me. And we caught that on microphone. So they are now in a cave. She's now like in prison somewhat. Somewhat. Not really. But Hoggle pops up. He's here.
Oubliette. And it's all glittery. I love it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like all the webby. I'm like, there's a lot of webs in there.
That's true. But okay, so that's a lot of web. I don't see a lot of spider though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine like either that's a lot of little spiders or a big spider making that web.
Man, there's a ton of goblins. Like a bunch of puppeteers with all the goblins. And a bunch of little voices. That's crazy. And everybody kind of like share, like Brian Henson, Ron Muick, they all kind of share duties, adding extra voices to the goblins. Oh my gosh, tons of puppeteers. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Like just that effort to make everything as good looking as it is.
Yeah, even just like the background stuff.
Yes.
Like stuff that's not even the main thing. Like it has to still look good.
And you know too, I will say this also, watch the scene here, the cave here, it may have in real life looked a little like shit. But it does benefit from being dark and like being filmed in the dark and stuff. And like that, you know, like not so much light.
Yeah.
So it looks a little creepier, looks a little more.
And then too, you have to be careful of where you're putting that shadow because then you'd see whoever else is in there.
Yeah. That's so cool. Magic doors. I wish there were magic doors.
See here, then one of these, there's a face there.
Yes.
But his face is somewhere else.
His face was somewhere else. Yes. Imagine if this was a ride.
Really?
Oh, I'd love to go on a ride, a Labyrinth ride. This is not the way. Do not go any further.
Just doing my job. I like how the little clear balls would come out.
Right. I was gonna say, where's Jareth? But he is right there. Hugwall.
See, Hogwarts. That was the first.
Look at Bowie's dick.
That's why.
Look at his crotch.
Like, and it's at eye level all the time.
Look at David Bowie's dick. Oh my god.
I'm just loving that wig.
Yeah,
like just
Tina
looking and I'm like,
Turner
ooh, like you can see where the little snips got.
Yeah.
Because it's just the perimeter that's long, and then only a few in the center are long, and the rest is short.
His jacket too. So cool. I mean, you have like that purple jacket that you had you don't have.
I mean,
it no
I've
more.
wanted to do his costume. But those hammies, those are your legs. You gotta wear that costume.
No, you don't wear that costume because I want to see your hammies and pants like that. I want to see your. I know. I just like them, and I want to see your dick like that.
Imagine if I get
like a cup. You should put like a fucking sports cup.
I like when he tells her that. She's like, "It's not fair." And she's like, "You say that so often. I wonder what your basis for comparison is." You got some little burns on this one.
He's sassy.
And just all the little optical illusions. Yes. I love it.
And that's just so scary. That's so horrifying. Magic. I want to be the Goblin King. I'm just going to call myself that, the Goblin King. JJ, the Goblin King Caballero. I'll tell my mom to call me the Goblin King. Mijo. No. Goblin King. Goblin King. Push it. Push it. Get out of the way.
And then it's just that. Yeah. I love how it's just out the back.
I know.
That's hilarious.
That is funny. Like, it's a lot of fun. It's funny when I'm doing this for homework. I don't know, it's funny. So next year will be like the 40th anniversary of this film, 1986. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Next year will be the 40th anniversary. So it was released in what month? What do we say? Release. Casey's texting. Opened in U.S. theaters on June 27th, 1986. Let's see. The film received a royal charity premiere at the London Film Festival on December 1st in 1986, with Charles, the Prince of Wales, and Diana, the Princess of Wales, in attendance. The animatronic creature Ludo was present in as well as Jim and Brian Henson and Brian Froud and Jennifer Connelly. They all went to that premiere. Let's see, is Jareth here in anyone?
I like how they're climbing out of that base.
Right?
Too.
Very Super Mario. But is he anywhere here? Nasty little cheat. So, okay, if you're Jareth, then who should I be? Should I be Jennifer Connelly? Or Toby?
Huckle. Oh, okay. You could be the other dog that rides the dog.
Yes.
I loved him too. He was fucking annoying.
Is that Ludo?
No, Ludo's the big one that's captured and they save him.
Ludo. The Chungus. Okay, so in these types of movies, there are like when you come across the different characters who join on your path, like who would you be in? Like, what would your archetype be on your little journey? Like, there's always like the Dorothy or the, you know what I mean, like the young kid that sets on the path, right? There's that one, the main kid. There's there is often like the old grump, like the hoggle. There's that. There is usually like a big guy, a big chungus.
No, I think I would be like the weird one that's just like, what? Like, what?
I'd say I'd be like the little guy. I'd be like the little stinker. I'm the little stinker. I'm the little stinker.
You're the bird on this guy's head.
I'm the bird on that guy's head. This is such a good puppet too. I love this movie. Contribution in the little box. Shut up, Poggle.
Gracias, señorita.
Here we go. Here we go with the ads. All right, guys. Ad time. Break real quick. A 30-second ad. 30 seconds. I fucking hate ads. I hate ads. I'm just gonna take these 23 seconds to say advertisements suck, guys. I do hate. So we try to keep MonoStereoVideo as ad free as possible. That being said, if there is the right company, if there is the right thing, like we've already talked about a couple of our friends' companies and such, we are willing to talk about that stuff. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go back in. But we are willing to talk about stuff that we believe in, ethical stuff that we use, that we are like more than happy to use. But we're gonna try to avoid, like, I don't want to do like Blue Chew ads or what are things? What's that mattress? Casper mattress or Purple mattress? Purple mattress. I don't want to do ads for that.
Hoggle ain't no one's friend.
Like I was just kicking. And Hoggle is a coward for a big chunk of it too. Do you see David Bowie anywhere? I keep trying to look for his face. I want to find like new ones.
Like how the rocks just come to her. Like, I would need a rock to throw. And it's like, oh, here.
That, like,
but
I
it's
wonder...
because he's doing it.
Yes.
Also, I forget that he's the one.
Oh, okay. I like that we don't see these goblins' faces for the most part. Like, it's just helmet.
Right?
It's so funny. Just the little monsters on the things. Like, that's fucking hilarious. Like, where do they find these little monsters that are hanging on these things?
Right, all naked.
Ah, Ludo. Right? That's his name? Ludo? Yeah. Ah. Ah, Ludo.
Teeth.
Ah. Ah, you down. That is a quote. I mean, also just the feat of operating the puppet upside down, like, was
and then just how bouncy like the feet are and stuff. That's crazy.
And then just the person inside that suit, or however, like, how, like, how heavy was the puppet? Because it's a full-size puppet. This is a full-size puppet. Ludo made an appearance in London at the premiere. Let me look. It says the puppeteers listed. Let me double check. See who Ludo was played by. Ron Muick was Rob Mills. Ron Muick. Oh. So, this is weird. Okay. Born in 1958 to German parents in Melbourne, Australia, Rob Muick grew up in a family business of puppetry and doll making. So it was his family business.
Mm-hmm.
He worked initially as a creative director on Australian kids shows before moving to America, where to work in the film industry and advertising. This is his most notable character, and he designed and performed as Ludo. He did team up with Henson later again on The Storyteller, that series.
Okay.
He's more of an artist and like a designer now. He has like contemporary art shows and sculpts and stuff. Like that's one of his work.
That's cool.
That's cool, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Awesome. I like that. I mean, just Ludo is a very well designed puppet.
Mm-hmm.
And these are all like, look at that. Like that's so cool.
And then the eyes look like olive.
Yeah. I just like the detail on what moves, like the brows, the way the mouths move, the eyes, the way they move. Now,
like that's silly though, right?
that's silly,
like,
right? Because he's not trying to breathe, right? Like he doesn't have no lung. So there's also this visual in my head of like a door with a skeleton with lungs and a lung system and a reproductive system. Aye. Like that one random goblin was like, what's it? It's just shining the boots.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're all just finding stuff to do. Yeah, boss. Yeah, boss. Boss. I want my own little minions. Like I want my own little goblins. I would love to have like just a troop of like I could just they're laughing at everything I say. Yeah, boss. That's so funny, boss. Yeah.
Like the weasels from.
Yes, I would.
See, you're a bad guy. I told you. You just need to.
I'm a bad guy.
What's his name?
Jareth's a bad guy.
No, not that. The weasels from. You know what I'm talking about.
The judge.
Yeah. That's funny. Do you know that Carolyn Drapes, that's what her nickname is for Lauren, the judge?
Why?
I want to see. There's his face. Did
There's
you see
a
it?
face.
I'm not sure if she's told me the story before, but I need to ask her again. Why? Or what it's from, if that's why. Or no, I think she told me because she just was so serious. Like, as a baby, she was just like the faces. She was just so serious.
She's a boss, baby.
Call her the judge.
Shout out to Carolyn Drapes. I'm gonna say it on here. Shakal.
Yeah.
I know Casey told Carolyn Drapes about it.
She laughed. That was funny.
I love it.
She has a
it's
good
cool.
sense of humor.
It's cool. I'm not making fun of it. I think it's cool. Like, claim that name. That's so cool. So we're learning a bit more about the relationship between Hoggle and the Goblin King. Just like we planned, That light made like that scene, that shot. He looked super pale. Yeah.
Oh yeah. All his different names that he called.
Uh huh. That's one of my favorite things. When somebody like forgets the name, Haggle, Hogwart. That's so funny as shit. It reminds me of my parents because my dad, Jared, Jake, Chapo. I like that we're doing this.
Guys.
Yeah.
This part used to freak me out.
It is scary.
And then these ones were like super. They were like in a black screen or a green.
Yeah, green screened it. They green screened it. Yeah. I want to say there's like featurettes on the puppetry of this.
Yeah, I think I've watched one before. Because in order to make a move, like they had to be there.
Yes. And it might have been like that where it was like the thing where it's like there's multiple people holding it and they're also wearing the suits. Mm-hmm. They're wearing like green screen suits maybe.
And since they would take off their body parts and toss them a lot and stuff, that's why.
But just I wonder like designing the puppets themselves like okay, just conceptualizing the scene, right? Like okay, we're gonna have these puppets that are gonna be like in the middle of this area. We're gonna have them throw their heads off. You know what I mean? Like the way that they design them, the way that they build them, having to be like detachable, but like each puppeteer had to be like coordinated too with how everything was. That's so crazy. And not just on one.
It's all choreographed.
That's so cool. And this also like Blank Check always talks about specifically Griffin talks about in animation where and in puppetry like every character is unique. Mm-hmm. They don't all look they all have the same kind of build and the same colors and they're the same type of thing, but every one of their face is unique. The one stretches, the one's mouth like it kind of goes off to the side, and then that one with the eyes, that one with the floppy ears. Like the choices of not making them like the same thing, that's so cool. That's so cool. That adds to the magic of it all. That is creepy. They're just chasing her. Mm-hmm. Like, how do they get there so fast? We get a free throw. Hey, lady! Oh, Hoggle's back. I just wonder how they got David Bowie involved. That's the thing I'm trying to read for. Like, how do you get, how did, what? Who pitched this to David Bowie? You know what I mean? Okay, if they ever pitch...
I loved all of these. They're just farting.
So Elaine May had a pass at this, writing it as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Terry Jones is the name of the writer. Terry Jones. That's who it is. Terry Jones. So much happens in such a short amount of time. There's so many scenes. It's pretty relentless. She goes through a huge adventure. It's exhausting.
That's why I said it's like Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, super on steroids. Super! Like a super. Okay, so the score is by Trevor Jones, and there's original songs by David Bowie. Bowie does the magic dance. He does Chilly Down. Oh, he hasn't done As the World Falls Down yet, huh?
The best one.
Oh my god. The best one.
Oh.
Ew, all buttholes everywhere. All diarrhea.
It's just funny how they look too, where they're just like.
It's caca water.
This one, this is my favorite.
Yeah, I'd be that guy. Ew. I'd be that guy. Okay. What would your Fantasyland occupation be? Because I'm thinking like, yeah, I could be like the troll, the bridge guy. Like I could watch a bridge and like you have to
Fantasyland occupation.
like you could.
I would be the witch that eats the little kid. That's what you made of candy. Fuck yeah.
I could be the witch's monkey. I could be the witch's like
You're my
lackey.
gopher. You'll be like, hey, there's a house made of candy over there. You should go try some.
Yeah, I could be the kid that I could be the one that lures the kids. I could be the little stinker that lures the kids. Yeah. Hey kids. Hey. Hey kids, what's up?
Sir, did he
There's
miss?
a candy house out
Did he
there.
miss? That's his name.
Did he miss? Okay, let's see who his little voice is. Ah, come on. Ah, come on. David Allen Barkley. Oh, David Allen Barkley. Master puppeteer and animatronic designer. He worked on Return of the Jedi, Muppet Christmas Carol, The Muppets When They Returned. Oh, yeah, his Return of the Jedi was his shit. Cool. Voiced by David Goles. David Goles was the voice. Mm-hmm. 1,000 years. This set is so cool.
Mm-hmm. I like how none splashed her.
Right,
Like,
right. I'd be like the sword maker. I'd want to be like the swordsmith. Or what else would my fantasy world? Because the bridge guy would be cool, like just hanging out and just waiting for people to cross your bridge and be like, hey, 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 hey. And like either collect the toll or ask them some riddles. The swordsman, because you don't have to be directly involved in the conflict. You know what I mean?
all the rocks make a fun.
I mean, I could be the wizard. I could be the Merlin. I could like just live in the woods and like forage. Hell yeah.
Ambrosius.
Yeah, I'd be a wizard. I would live in the woods. I'd forage. So you'd be the witch that eats the kids and I'd be the wizard that's just like, get the fuck away from me. I just want to read and gather mushrooms and make potions. And then one day a young boy will come across my stead and I will have to tell him like, okay, well, this is what's up. I have to educate you on the ways of magic. And he'll be my apprentice.
You're silly.
On the dog. He was just riding the dog.
And then it's funny, all this that they're going through, and it's like when they showed the scene of the labyrinth, it's like, where was this?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Toby. Sing the song. Sing it.
Mhm. I feel like it's something time.
Oh, I told you. I told Casey. Are you gonna get us something?
No, I think I'll be okay. I don't want something. I think I'll be okay.
I knew she was gonna want us something. It's a peach. Oh man. Oh no, he's enchanting her. Ah, hoggle, hoggle, hoggle. Damn you, hoggle. The score's pretty cool here. Everything's dancing. And everyone was dancing.
I read too that they used that, like somebody else's hands were doing that.
Okay.
So like that's not his arm there.
Fuck, I wanted it to be his arm. That's crazy.
Right?
We're also joined by the sound of a motorcycle. Sound of a motorcycle. Ah, and she's seeing a little dancing girl. Ah, it's her. Oh my god. I like that classic like 80s superimposing of the images on each other, making it look like the bubble floating type of thing. That's cool. So we just got our new logos in for MSB. Casey's checking them out right now. Oh. What's playing? I love this scene.
And then all the masks and stuff.
Yeah.
Her big ass hair too.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of creepy, right? He's kind of seducing her kind of thing.
Well, that's why I'm like, okay, how old is he supposed to be? How old is she
Yeah.
supposed to be? Like,
Yeah. I love this song. Slips through, sings for you. Is gone. For you, as the world falls down. Love this song. He's so awesome. This is such a good song. Sweeps through as it sends for you. Please go. And we can ignore the creepiness a little bit.
right?
The 80s and 90s had a thing. Like Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice was trying to make Lydia his bride. Not to say that it's not acceptable, but it's he's an evil goblin king. He's an evil goblin king. What can you expect except beautiful music? I love the cover of this song by Nina Diaz from Girl in a Coma. The Girl in a Coma cover. Very good cover. That's such a good song. That was such wonderful, beautiful. Let's see. This is our logo on Google Drive. I'm gonna see it. Oh, that's a cool one. Maybe those for totes.
Yeah. And then look at this one. I like this one.
Oh, that's cool.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, that's so t-shirt.
Yeah,
I love
that's
it.
very t-shirt.
Mhm.
Wow.
And
Wow.
stickers.
Yes,
and,
that's
yeah, it's so
stickers.
good. Good
That's
job,
stickers.
Jimmy.
Thank you,
Jimmy,
Jim.
you're badass.
Shout out to Jimmy. Positive design.
I'm like, or if I wasn't the old lady that eats the kids, I'd be this lady with the bag lady
you
with all
would
her shit.
fucking be this lady.
Yep.
Yep, you're this
I'd be
lady,
that
you're
lady.
Madam Mim, you're fucking this lady from the same lady from Dark Crystal.
Right? Yep.
Yep. that's I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. It rhymes with Mandra.
I know.
Mandra Fibara. With her little gadgets.
You're ridiculous.
All her gadgets. This is me. I'm a fucking garbage boy. I'm a garbage boy.
We're garbage pail kids.
Yeah.
Ooh, Pango sent me a $5 credit.
Oh, Pango. Thanks, Pango. Hey, we support Pango. Download Pango. It's pretty cool.
What is that slashing machine? What does it say?
Slashing machine. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's the slashing machine. That's the thing.
And then see the
That
little
attacked
MC
her.
Escher painting back there.
As the world falls down. You thought you dreamed. Oh, there's an Avita poster of the musical. Did you ever see that movie? The
I
Madonna
haven't
movie?
actually.
Betsy Boo. Did you have any, like, a doll that you're like, this is da da da, and it stayed with me forever?
I did have a Raggedy Andy doll for a while that
Yeah?
Cynthia had got me.
I had an Ed Grimley doll.
What is that?
I'll show you.
Look, there he is. That little doll.
Hey, little
I
Jareth.
never noticed that before.
Wow. I had this.
What?
Yep. He's a wow. He's not worth too much. Okay. He was an SNL character that Martin Short played,
What?
and it became like like a life on its own type of thing as well. So I had that doll. Except my voice box broke. I can't believe I had that. I would take it everywhere. I wonder who got me that. That's so weird. That's such a weird thing. Who got me that? My family. My family. It's crazy. My family's crazy. Who got me that Ed Grimley doll? Didymus, my lady. Didymus and Ludo. Yeah, I want to be the little guy on the big guy. I think that's the character I would be. I'd be the little guy on the big guy. Just riding the big guy everywhere. Rocket Raccoon? I love Rocket Raccoon. What's another little guy on big guy? From Beyond Thunderdome?
I was gonna say Rescue Rangers because there was
Rescue
the
Rangers.
big house and then the little
And the Fly! Yes! Monterey Jack.
like
Monterey Jack was his... Yeah! Monterey Jack was his name!
Hilarious.
It was Monterey Jack, Gadget, and Chippendale.
Gadget.
Mm-hmm. And the Fly, I forget his name. But Monterey Jack.
That's hilarious.
Chippendale! Rescue Rangers! The sleepy ass knight at the front. Ay. Those sets. So many sets on this movie. So many different sets. So many different set pieces. So many characters. This is insane. And it's not like this isn't the first time I've seen this movie, right? Like, but it's just so magical. The attention to detail. The attention to detail, like in like the Jareth is everywhere, the little Jareth statue. You know what I mean? Like, and then like the I like how he's like a real dog and a puppet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I love that.
Hago.
I love that. And that, just think about it, like so much of this shit would have been like CGI'd nowadays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would this come out now, this would have been CGI.
That's why, or it would have just been animated again.
Yeah. They made that big ass puppet. Big enough for that person to be able to ride in it and jump in. Big enough for like another person to man another puppet inside the thing. To do stuff. Oh, Hago. Okay. Alright, bitch. Was this before Phenomena for Jennifer Connelly? Hago and Ludo friends. Yes, indeed, friend. Okay, Jennifer Connelly. Let's see. I'm gonna look up Phenomena. This was the year after Phenomena. So she did Phenomena, then she did this. Rah. She was also in Alita Battle Angel. She was a voice in that 9. Oh, The Rocketeer. That's right. That's where I would have first seen her, is The Rocketeer. I remember The Rocketeer big time. Well, okay, not remember it so much. It was a movie that I very much liked when I was young. That was my shit when I was little, yeah.
Stop her.
Guards! Guards! But yeah, I mean, I would definitely be like the Goblin King or something. Like the bad guy. The ultimate bad guy. Oh, I'm down.
I was showing Javi promotion for The Birthday with Corey Feldman on Shudder, so we might check it out.
I'm down. Let's check it out. Not on microphone though. I think.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Sorry, guys. I love this scene.
And then when they're how they're writing those themes, and then
just reckless, just destroying their own shit. Just reckless. Destroying the little goblin village. And then there's just chickens everywhere. See, and then now puppy dog. I mean, puppet dog, real dog, right?
Yeah, that's why it's pretty.
I think I'd be that guy too. If I was a goblin, I think I'd be like the goblin that gets shot out of a cannon. I don't know, what goblin would you be?
I would want to be like out of any goblin in the movie.
Yeah, or like, yeah. What would your goblin do? What would you be as a goblin? I don't know. There's just so many. There's such a varietal.
I would either want to be the one at the beginning that has that little bob hair that looks so cute. They're like, that's not even the word. Or I would want to be those hands that are in the thing.
Yeah. I'd want to be. I could do the shoe shining goblin. I could be the shoe shining goblin. Or the goblin that was manning that machine.
Right.
That was good. That big monstrous
funny.
machine. Yeah, I'd be that goblin. Definitely not a goblin that you can only see like the helmet for a head. Definitely not one of those goblins. I need to see. But also because the goblin that was in that machine had like wings, so I think that's pretty cool. Like makeshift wings. Oh man, what's happening here? What's he doing? I love this little scene too.
He taps him on the shoulder. those worm thingies, their faces. They look all stoned.
Oh, those rocks.
Right? They just roll in.
So is it like so it's that is it like it's like an avalanche and he's causing, or are the rocks responding and they're just coming?
No, they're doing his bidding.
Ah, that's pretty cool. I want to control rocks like that.
Yeah, because even earlier
Those
he's like,
fucking chickens. Get out of
Rocks, friend. Run for your life. And I like how it's all like sped up and slowed down.
Yeah. I'm just enjoying the mayhem. I'm enjoying all the mayhem.
Right? So
Yeah, there's
silly.
so much stuff going on. It's just like this final like act of it all, this final set piece where everything's blowing up and all the rock, like it's crazy. It's crazy. It's such just all the mayhem. All the different puppets popping out of every different crevice, every little hole they could pop out of. Every door. All the pyrotechnics along with all the rocks. Just all those chickens and the dog. I wonder if the dog ate any of those chickens.
Those doors, those big old chains on the doors.
That's so cool.
He's all crooked. On the
It's just, I wonder, like, just the building of this all was like, it's insane. Just this layer, so crazy. Ludo, like Canelo looks like Ludo, my dad's dog.
I always like this too, where he'd pop up like walking up the other side of the stairs.
Yes. Any MC Escher scene, pretty cool. Just defying gravity. So on this, he has like 5 songs in total on this. 5 songs, I think, fully. What you gonna call? That's cool. I wish I could just wake up like that. Just get out of the bed like that. Throw that baby. Throw the baby. Throw the baby. He'll just bounce. Jump to get the baby. How's the baby getting so many different places so fast though? Is Jareth moving him? Is he like he's not crawling that fast? How did he get up there so fast?
You're ridiculous.
It's true. How?
He's the babe with the power.
Like Baby's Day Out, the most frustrating movie with a baby. that I've seen. I've seen Baby's Day Out so many times. That movie I have seen a lot. It's one of those that was just always streaming on cable, like, and I would just watch it. This is a pseudo Baby's Day Out situation. Just this scene right here. He's like, bye, bitch. He just jumps.
Yeah, I'm like, why don't you just jump?
That would be my layer. My layer would be that. Just like floating pillars, books, snacks, like gummies. I would have gummies. And
I like his little costume change.
right? Yeah, right? The hair. Extensions. It's just the shirt of extensions. Extensions. I've turned the world upside down. He's a very good actor. We need to watch, like, what's the man who sold the earth? Oh no, what's the name of the fucking movie?
Man who sold the world.
The man
who fell to earth.
The man who fell to earth. The man who fell to earth. We need to watch that
Again.
Yeah, we need to watch that again. That's kind of a Mimi's movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very Mimi's movie. The Prestige. He comes on The Prestige. I'm just thinking Bowie movies. Twin Peaks, Fire Walk with Me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. David Lynch.
Mm-hmm.
I've been avoiding watching David Lynch movies, but I've been meaning to watch another David Lynch. Like, it's one of those things to, like, I feel like when I watch a movie of his,
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be like an
Just
acknowledgement.
say the words.
Mm-hmm.
You have no power over me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think if I watch a Lynch movie, it'll kind of like solidify in my head that he's gone. She said, I like that too. Fake ass owl. Okay, real ass owl now. Fake ass clock. Toby? Toby? Ah, little Toby. Ah, to sleep like a baby. I wish. I wish. Giving him Lancelot. Ah. Hang out with Lancelot. Ahí está. Ahí está Lancelot. Yeah, so Jareth. The Goblin King.
Are you home?
Like, where the fuck else would she be, Dad?
Like, she has the baby. Like, she
Yes.
has to be home.
Goodbye, Sarah. Love you. Ah, her best friends. It's true.
Why didn't you say so?
Ah. Yay! And the old man fucking
Right?
like,
With
why is he dancing like hip hop? He has a little Burger King crown. So much fun. So much fun. The imagination of a child.
There's the owl.
There's the owl. The alien.
The alien?
I don't know, just after the fourth kind, I associate owls with
I
aliens.
see. Power.
All right, there we go. That is
Yay.
Labyrinth with David Bowie, Jennifer Connelly, Toby Froud, Shelley Thompson, Christopher Malcolm. I love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a beautiful movie. Thank you, Jim Henson. All the favorite things.
See,
The favorite things.
The song that's playing right now is another where he's singing.
Underground. It's called Underground. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's
That's cool.
I do want it on. I should have. I saw it on a vinyl, and I should have bought it.
It may have been on the Wax on that website that I got the Bride of Frankenstein soundtrack from. It might have been there. They might have done one. Yeah. Either way, awesome, beautiful movie. Everything Henson. This was Henson. This was the fucking the George Lucas. This was David Bowie. This is Bowie music. This was Muppets or puppets. It's so many things that just are awesome and we love and are near and dear to our childlike hearts. Very magical. Very magical, the world of Jim Henson.
Yeah, Brian Proud. He did all of it.
Yeah, so much. Wow. So many, like the character designs, everybody working on. There's so much
Those
of
are all the ones that were doing the
Yes. Wow.
Chili Downs, the Wiseman, Alf and Ralph. That's so funny. Writing Goblins, Junk Lady,
The Junk Lady.
the Worm. Aw.
Hi, the worm. So cute.
Yeah, see, Goblin Wig Maker.
I love it. Love this movie. Love this movie so much. And I'm glad that we did it this way. I'm glad that we did this, like, yeah, talking about it and doing the soundtrack, it's one thing, but you guys are experiencing it in real time. We're watching it with you in real time. Great movie. It's still being screened. There's still screenings. People sing along with it at Alamo. They get props, shit like that.
Lots of Halloween
costumes. Next year is the 40th anniversary of it. So I'm sure there's going to be something. Yeah. 1986 to 2026.
Wow.
Yeah. That's wild. All right. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
I like that. That was a good time. Anything to plug, my love?
Deep Cuts.
Deep Cuts _ EP. Deep Cuts. the shop looks awesome now. Thank you to everybody that is a client and listens to us. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for supporting the shop. I'm very proud of Casey and the way the shop looks now and how it's pretty awesome.
Thanks.
It's awesome. It's real cool. It's real cool. Deep Cuts, MonoStereoVideo on Instagram. You can find all our links below. I'm plugging them in here. We have our Ko-Fi, we have Casa Caballero, we have our DEPOP is live now too. I'm starting to put up some physical media on our DEPOP shop, so you can check out like CDs. I'm gonna put the books up. I'm gonna put DVDs up. I'm gonna start looking for tapes. Physical media. That's like the focus of this one. I might have some like our shirts and our merch will also be sold through there, but I'll alert you when that goes live as well. But I said Ko-Fi. Ko-Fi, jjcaballero.com if you want to jump on there and check out the stuff too. Our YouTube page. I mean, you can listen to this on YouTube. Like I will stream these on YouTube. They automatically upload as well. Yeah, thank you. Thank you all very much for listening to everything we do. Any final words, love?
Any final words? I miss David Bowie.
Yeah, me too. I know. He was amazing. This isn't the last we'll hear of David Bowie. We're big fans, and he's done good work in film and music. And there is a documentary that we will be watching in the next few months because we're gonna start on rock documentaries very soon. Rockumentaries. I want to do the Decline of Western Civilization movies, all three of them. I kind of want to do them first, but we'll see. We are gonna do Moon Age Daydream. We are going to do the Little Richard documentary, the Nina Simone documentary Casey hasn't seen, and it's one of my favorites. The Octung Baby, the U2 documentary I have on DVD. I have that one everybody watches, the classic albums of the Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. I have that. Yeah, we love rock documentaries, and I love talking about them. So this year, definitely. So that's why we'll be talking about more David Bowie next week. Next week, Blink Twice. We've seen this movie once before. It's streaming right now. We're gonna check it out. It does have a cool, smaller soundtrack, and we liked it. We've been wanting to watch it again. There's a lot to talk about in that movie, and it's directed by our girlfriend. And with that, thank you very much, and we will listen to you later.